Okay. I just wanted to make sure my mic was working. How do we do chat? The phony honest reaction to Venus the vicinity being replaced. Cool. I guess it's kind of like when I replaced my name, right? Let me get the scene changed real quick. Um, it's kind of like when I did my name change. Pretty cool stuff, I guess. I'll have to get used to it eventually. I'm sure you guys know what this is. More map making. Uncle Grunkin and my beloved. Yes, it's gonna look much better in the end. Alright, let's get to it. I need to figure out what I want to do here. Because, like, detail-wise, you're not really supposed to go down here. And I think at, like, most, you're gonna, like... Let me check. Yes... You're probably gonna get to, like, right about here, so you're gonna see a bunch of space over here, but I don't know what to do. Um... Probably... I don't know. This is gonna be a little weird. We'll try and worry about detailing a little in this area a little bit more on a later time. I want to get the main detailing out of the way. Actually, we could... What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a barrier. Yeah, I'm deleting that. I don't know what to do for detailing over in this area. Maybe, like, a giant castle thing that has, like, a little guardrail thing here. Where water flows through, kind of like a dam thing. I don't know. Just an... I don't know what to do there, really. And it's just an idea that I had. Oh, I accidentally did something with that. Yeah. Down. Oh. That back a little. So I was in Chris Semmler's live stream today, and apparently one of his most favorite maps now is one of the new ones, which is something really good. I'm really excited to see what it is. Hopefully by him announcing this out, the stream isn't too far out now. No, I say stream, it's more like hopefully the the stuff for and isn't too far out. It's not good. Might actually just do this. Just have it like this. But I'm excited. Really excited to see what the new stuff's gonna be. Hopefully, it's... Well, I'm really hoping that this update's gonna fucking blow me out of the park, because we've been waiting on it forever now. There. Get music up again. But now we've been waiting a very long time for this update to drop. Like a very, very long time, and I think it's finally coming soon. Because it's been like, what would you say? It's been like, shit, like, let's do. It's been like a half year now since we've gotten a content update for FE2. So, hopefully it doesn't come like mid-September or anything though. So I still got schooling and everything going on in my life. Well, that in mid-September is also going to be when I'm heading out to Oregon to go see family, so... I will be unavailable during those times. It seems like my mic's working. Is chat just dead today, I presume? I know it's like a little late for some people. Oh man, I'm yawning. What are you doing, Shed Cat? Today might be a little bit of a short stream, honestly. I might try and head off to sleep here. No, this isn't a fucking sleep stream. Stop asking that. It's not funny. The joke's not funny anymore. The joke's really, really unfunny and unoriginal now. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, mushroom. Not mushy. Mushroom there. Yeah, Dead Chat. Stream's quiet as fuck on my end. Maybe that's just me. I mean, I'm not really like using a whole lot of energy to really talk, honestly, so there's that. Oh. What is my fucking Chud cat doing, man? Chud, what are you doing? Come here. Millie, come here. Come here. Don't look at me. Don't stare at me, just come. The cat doesn't want to come with me. She's been a bitch right now. Well, not really being a bitch, she's just being rebellious. All cats are like that. Oh man, you chuds make me tired, man. This chud chat makes me tired. Alright, next song now. What are we gonna play? I don't know. Guess we'll listen to the just entire FE2 OST list.
How are you planning to do 12 costume changes in one day?
I wasn't. Firefly is. Check out ancient Egypt.
Paul, that's magic. What's next?
Carnival in Rio?
Ooh, disco fever.
Take a look at this.
This one's not used anymore, is it? I don't think it is. I think they updated the lobby. I'm pretty sure they updated the OST lobby. Yeah, they updated it, dude. This version was so good. I don't know why they updated the other one. Like, the way I see it is like, that's kind of a big ball drop right there. Because the way I see it is like, okay, you have a game. Like, I feel like one of the big things about Flood Escape 2 that made it so, like, charming and everything was that it's a really simplistic game by the end of the day. Like, yeah, it's kind of become this big thing now, but it used to be just like a really simple, you know, little silly flood game. To a certain extent. What's my cat doing? What are you doing? And to a certain extent, you can still say that it is, but it's like listening to something like this, a song like this, and then listening to the like music of nowadays, it's just significantly different. But no, it's so much more different now. It seems like a lot more serious of a game now than it was before. Hello the Chuddy, hello Cobalt Formula. How do you do today? I don't want to call that. But no, what is it? It's not the same game that I remember it being all the way back from 20, like, fucking 2018 when I first played it. Not the same game at all. It's like a significantly different game, and a lot of it for sure for the better, but like, it's like, it still sucks. It still sucks that it's not the game that I remember it being all the way back when this kind of stuff was the like more simplistic, like when these OSTs were the most simplistic stuff. Then again, this is just honestly wishing that we, have days like these again where, FE2 was like this. Just a more simplistic style to it, honestly. Yeah, what happens if I just... It's kind of funny. I have an idea. What if we significantly reduce how big this is? Reduce to something like this. Okay, let me see. Let me see what this looks like without the rocks. Let's say keep the rocks. Do that. But now it used to be a much more simplistic game. And now, here we are. Oh boy, I feel fucking old. I feel really old playing this game. What's my cat doing, man? What's my cat doing this time? Should I add more, like, greenery around this map? Oh, wait, hold on. I have an idea. So, like, in Mashursia Entryway, I think there's, like, a bunch of floating, like, little islands that have magic on them. What if we had a lot of this giant, like, Colosseum or, like, fortress little area? Have, like, a bunch of, like, the giant structure here float around. That way it gives, like, reasons to why this is broken. That'd be pretty cool, eh? I just don't know how that would translate over to game, or not gameplay, but over to like the actual mapping, making sure that it's not like over detailed. Shit. Funny, have you ever made a beam fade with timelines? I wanted to imagine that it's too difficult, but I don't believe so now. Huh? Map load failed. Oh, that's nice. Okay, cool. I can't even show the example that I was looking for. Isn't Mastrucia unavailable on CM now? Yeah, it is. I thought V3 was. I'm not too sure. What the fuck? Yeah, get out of here. No one cares. What was I saying? Yeah, it's unavailable. I'm pretty sure both of the versions are now. I thought the fourth version wasn't though. But whatever, I guess. What is this map, dude? Glacia Peak Overfreeze. 5.4. God darn, these people they need to stop. Yeah. That's the version I was trying to load. I was trying to load V4. I know they got rid of V3. These people need to stop stealing my star ratings and maps and everything. Glacia Peak Overfreeze. Let's see this map. I probably should have turned FE2CM on. For some dumb reason it doesn't work. What doesn't work? Oh, okay, cool. Oh, are you talking about IO? IO works for me. It's just that I had my volume settings down at 0. Okay, wait, I gotta go over here and then here. That is such awkward gameplay. I can't even lie. Wait, hold on. Shit. I mean, I'm dead now, but I wonder, can I shortcut that? Okay, it's in here, right? No, you can't. For some dumb reason, the beam fader appear. I mean, what are you using it for? Like a button thing, or are you using it for like a touch trigger or a time like variant? Like, what are we looking for with it? Because I'm able to fuck with lighting stuff pretty easily by doing a property color change thing, and I figured it might be the same if you do like a property transparency and then select the part or the beam that you want to make go 0 or 1. I will say this map has a little bit of better gameplay. Not honestly uniqueness for a fucking winter map, but still I wouldn't regard this as like an amazing one. Gameplay is modestly decent, I will say that, if not a little unsight readable at times, but that's it. Fuck, I fell. Okay, I guess. Beams use a number sequence for transparency if that helps. Is it raining outside for me? No, it's just my PC. I thought it was raining outside for a second. I like that. This map, I wouldn't say it's an amazing map. Oh wait, that's kind of cool. I didn't even notice that. Okay, wait, hold on. I know this map is really basic in detailings, and it obviously has a lot of mesh parts to it that intricate to a lot of the detailing into it, but there's actually some like genuinely pretty decent things in this map. Like, there's actually some decent details when it's not like fucking, you know, like just meshes and everything. Like, I kind of like this. It's a little weird, but like this stuff here is pretty cool. I like the castle. It also makes the map feel really like 2019-esque playing through this. Wait, is that a Palm Beach? Yeah, that's a Palm Beach fucking tree, bro. Why is there a Palm Beach tree in a winter-themed map? Okay, that... No, it, like, not working with property transparency. Uh... Do you have a few other things around with it? Hold on, I know I have, like, a couple of other things that I use for luxuriant caverns that worked well. Also, did you make sure to have it set as a number or a color, or not color 3, but a number vector instead of something like, not boolean, but fucking string? Like this part, I like this like little tower, like castle thing over there. It's kind of decent. I'm dead. I don't know how I fucked that up, but I did. Phony, are you able to make your mic louder? I mean, I can put it a little closer to me if that helps a little bit more, but it's also like 10:30 at night for me, so I don't want to be like too loud. I also like the lighting change that happens here. I mean, lighting changes are a little bit more common the more you play, or the more maps that come out and everything, but honestly, like, they're not as common as I really think about, or if they are, they're not as memorable. So I guess that's kind of a nice little calm lighting change. We gotta go over there, I didn't even realize. Where do you go now? I'm so dead, by the way. There's like no shot I live. Yeah, there's no shot. The property transparency is number value. Let me pull up something real quick, because I know Luxurian used a lot of property values in its map for some stuff, like touch parts and everything. Also, I just realized what happened to your squid hat. I just didn't equip it, that's all. I have a bunch of avatar creations, and I didn't equip it, like, right now. I I just have my avatar thing set off to my other monitor, the one that I watch. Should be a number sequence value since it's a beam. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, you'll have property first, right? Property, fill color, property, fill transparency. I will say, whatever your beam thing is, or whatever part you're trying to connect it to, actually, hold on, I'm just gonna open up Paint. So, where's my mouse? Okay, that's what it is. So let's say X frame, right? This is your main operator, and this is what's gonna have the call to function for a bunch of things, right? We're gonna have a list of stuff like, let's say, tray for transparency. You'll have like, you know, color, right? Because we're talking about trying to connect the part, right? So what you need to do is you need to do proper T transparency, whatever that is, whatever the rest of this is, right? You need to do that. You need to do, I believe it's, oh, okay, come on, X frame. What is it? It's like, no, not that. It's like this. I should have it like this. My bad. But it should be X frame. What is my cat doing, bro? Fucking weirdo ass cat. I'm trying to remember. X frame, blah blah blah, other stuff, right? Like you have this stuff here. You should also have like X frame apply to descendants, X frame function. Function's pretty important. Length and timestamps also pretty important as well. You also need to make sure that your little key thing here, like, okay, this isn't the best way to show it, but I'm assuming you're going to make this a touch part. If that's the case, actually, hold on. If it's not a touch part and it's like, let's say a passive thing for property, just have your stuff like this: trigger button, delay time, right? And then your property, whatever, right? Applying to descendants, function, length, timestamps, etc., right? Ah, gotcha. I see now. Alright, time to replay this map and see if we can't beat it. But there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. Yeah, I looked in DMs. I don't know if you can just do a decal change at that point. Ah, no. But no, there's a lot of stuff that there's a bit of stuff that goes into it for the templates and stuff. That jump is so fucking stupid. No decal transparency? There should be. I'm pretty sure there should be. Wild. Rotation. Color 3, color map. Strange. No, there is, right here, see? Transparency. It's like, this one as example, I can make it 0 0.5, 0 0.8, I can make it 1. There is transparency, it's just in the middle. was actually around on the spot and said that actually before you said that I was still about, I was like, oh my god, it's very funny. Check again. I don't know how to help you, man. I mean, I'm not, like, I can only do so much. I don't really know what the issue is here. It's just a property transparency thing and connect transparency thing with the next frame. Or VFX frame. So we have that. I have an idea. So yeah, it's the Michael Jackson dub. Oh, change the color of the separate bits. Like this. I like this here. This music's almost super nostalgic, honestly. makes me really wish that we could get the rehydrated version in. Hello? Why is my shit not working? Hello? What? Okay, cool. I'm closing studio. Fucking studio glitches, dude. Oh, okay, cool. It's- Why is my shit not working? Okay, wait, let's see something. What is actually going on with my system, bro? It's not letting me use my control or my tab. It's not even letting me. Okay, wait, hold on. This shit is actually pissing me off. What could possibly be making my fucking studio place act retarded right now? What could possibly be making my shit fuck up this bad, dude? I can't even change my fucking there. I have to do it manually. Are we being for fucking real? Oh, but it wants to work now. No, it doesn't even want to do that. Okay, wait, something is fucked up with my control keyboard being dead ass right now. It's just fucking up. I want it to work. Okay, wait, let's see if that makes it. There we go. What the fuck was that about? Let's see. It's color. Bright red. really, really like this color here. First off, I have to make this like model. Okay. Little shrine. Take it out, put it in there. Oops. Do this. Take both of them out. Hi, hello, Sven. How do you do? Okay, here we go. Actually, don't know how I can make a beam texture fade. That's strange. I mean, you should be able to have a transparency part that makes it fade in or fade out. I want to understand why you wouldn't be able to do that, unless that's just like specifically a thing that's not supported for FE2, which would be kind of weird considering that they have a lot of support for that kind of stuff.
TV shows on YouTube. We have to kill the imposter.
Oh my god, shut up. Chat, they said imposter. And it was Among Us, chat. It was Among Us. Need you all to fucking start fucking going ham, go crazy. Some shit. It's like that. It's like that really shitty song that they made where it's like Among Us in real life. Sus. It's literally that, chat. It's the beam. I don't know. You should be able to change the beam. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. I'm pretty sure I've changed beams before for FE2 stuff. Especially if it's like a color thing. I mean, you might want to look in like FE2 as well and see if you can like find people in the forums who are able to help you out as well. Because I can only help you out so much with what I have to offer you in terms of words. Okay, wait, no, I think I understand what Janice is saying. Okay, so, Xavier. Little history thing here now. So, there's this thing here for transparency. You can use a number sequence here in order to say, like, something's more, you know, transparent in one thing, right? It's a whole thing. But the long story, the short end of the story to it is that it's a number sequence thing. Try and see if you can work everything. Actually, let me see real quick. See with my timelines. That's even a thing that you can implement. So you have there's a number sequence thing down here. Use number sequence, blah, 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 right? Okay. It's like, you can go over here and change the transparency thing. This is a value of 0 down here. So bottom 0 and the top's going to be 1. This is a graph and a sheet to show you where it is. So like right here in the middle, it's going to be at a transparency of, I'm pretty sure, 0.25 down the middle here, or down the middle of the beam. And then 100 up here. Use that. Is it still property transparency? No, it's going to be property number sequence. It won't be transparency, it'll be number sequence. At that point, I'm pretty sure it's number sequence. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Truly, like, I'm not gonna know the most about it, and it is unfortunate because, hold on, this is just a stem. I can literally just paste stems, or I can just do this. That's pretty good as well. Alright, so we have a little bit at the top here. So the problem with doing detailing up here is that because it ends up here, not only you're gonna have to do a lot of detailing around bird's eye view of this map. So it means either we block off a lot of areas where the bird eye is, or we don't. It's strange. Which also means we're probably going to have to try and figure out what we're going to do with this here. I don't really see much of a problem with this. Unless... Okay, we're skipping this one. I don't like this OST.
Feels so good, we had to
Wait,
call
what
it
happened?
Bravo-tacular.
Hold on, was Sky Sanctuary not added?
This is Fred Heckman, and you're listening to WIBC Radio.
the list of maps or what? Was it like not released at launch? What's up with that? Oh, if it's my timeline coding not working, but it's not working. Huh? I don't, I don't know what to do in this situation then. Like, we did... I mean, it might be worth, like, checking in and saying something wrong, actually. Oh. No, we're not listening to old.
Amazon Music now includes audiobooks.
That is super cool, I don't care.
Avoid a costly fine and keep children safe.
The driver in the car must pay a fine. Ignored the sign, got caught this time. The driver in the...
I'm gonna run over the next fucking kid I see coming off the school bus because of that ad now. I'm sorry. Like, what am I supposed to do in that situation? Be like, oh, gosh, dilly darn, they're so right, you know? We need to, we really need to fucking make sure that we don't do that. Like, what's the reaction they're expecting from us? Fuck them kids, man. Those kids ain't my kids. So fuck them. They're stupid. I'll run their little bitch ass. It's over. Want to know I got it to work? GG's. Did you forget to like select your part and make it and like tie it to the decal or what? Property transparency with number sequence. Ah, I didn't know that. Well, shit. The more you learn, or the more you know now. Guys, we need to hop on Fight Baddies Simulator. That's how you fix it? I don't know. GG's then.
Ready?
Let's get it.
I'm here to win.
Okay, so I don't think it's getting really too far in the way of gameplay, the detailing is. FE7. Let's see what it looks like in first person. I really like this lighting. I'm not really a big fan of previous lighting, or not previous, but the current lighting Robin has in place, so it's a good thing that I have the other lighting saved. But I'm thinking about saving the lighting that Robin has currently for this one, just in case he wants to tinker with that a little bit more. But as far as I'm aware, Robin was tinkering with OG lighting. Okay, well, I'm just dead. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna make it at that point. Well, to the end of it, at least. I need to change that concrete part right there. But I would say that I have outdone myself yet again, if I do say so myself. Just gonna have to get SFXs to finish up as well. But I want to get done with detailing before it's done. A little sliver. To be honest, you could change the bouncing mushroom particles to be arrows instead. Could. I'll just need to look for a arrow particle thing. Well, that and I honestly don't know if I want to either, because here's the thing. It kind of has to, like, I don't want indication. Okay, wait, hold on. I want indication to be built into the map, right? It's like one of my big things is that I want indication to be built into the map. And if indication's not really built all too much into the map, then or if it's built into the map via using particles, I feel like it's just going to be something that people are going to end up complaining about. They're going to be like, oh, well, we have literally particles of arrows going up to indicate mushrooms and everything. I'm like, well, I mean, I feel like the little things here indicate it well enough that those are supposed to be jumping particles. So I'm not going to change it just yet. I should create a Q&A server, though. Or not Q&A, but I should create a, like, a little playtest server so people can playtest the map. Like, this here, like, I'm fine with because this kind of fits into the theme of having this out here. Right? It's just black. Never mind, it's 2 now. Wait, what do you mean it's 2 now? What the fuck? Why did the viewer count went down for one of me? Now it's 2? I don't know. Viewer count's super weird. It's super buggy between fucking Twitch and YouTube alike. But no, one of the things that I want to do for my map is...
Where is it?
one of the things I want to kind of implement into the map, not making it easy for me to showcase what I want to see. Okay, it's not showing me what I want. Hold on. Let's see if I can't find it real quick. So, there's this place in Doom the Dark Ages Revelations, right? Where it's like you have this giant circular spinning thing, and it's within the place called Purgatory, right? Let me see if there's not another thing. Okay, no, it's not there. I'm willing to bet you that if I do this...
A mattress that responds as you move?
Shut up, bro. Holy...
When I got shingles, I was 52 years old.
Wow. Fucking 52, man. You're an unk. Fortunately for you, I'm not. So. Okay, so you have, like, this area here, right? I'm gonna turn this off. But we have, like... Hold on, I'm gonna rewind it back a little and try and pause it for the right time. So you have like a lot of these like little anchor things here, and you also have this stuff around here as well. Kind of just like floating, right? The idea that I want to do is have like the rest of like this Coliseum little area like be a giant floating thing up in the air here. I think that would be really cool. Kind of like how FE2CM usually does its thing. That's just bothering me, dude. I don't know why it's there. It's bothering me so hard though. But no, that's the idea. I don't want to listen to this, honestly. Hold on. Okay.
Amazon Music now includes audiobooks.
When nicotine cravings keep you up at night,
I don't even like nicotine, but whatever.
it's the next day.
I don't even know why I'm taking shots. I don't even have anything nicotine related. Question: how's the whole Modixie thing continuing on? Like, how's it going? Hold on. Let me see if Modixie has created another community poster. Nope. Nope. Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on, chat. Together, we're going to look at the comments. Hey, crying emojis. I'm so sorry for you crying emojis. Everyone is hating on you for no reason. You're innocent. Don't listen. Don't listen to them. Okay, love from Tel Aviv, Israel. No, not a Z-Chan. Don't from the floral signal. Genuinely, no way you are getting canceled. Genuinely, yes way he's getting canceled. Wait, who's this guy? I don't know who that is. It seems like he's doing well for himself, but nah, genuinely, he's getting. You're losing subs. Love to see it. How many subs does he have? 29.8. I probably shouldn't be. I should probably unsubscribe to this guy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Probably not a good idea to be subscribed to someone who decided that he wanted to do a racist roleplay, Nazi roleplay with, well, I actually don't know if it's Nazi roleplay, but he wanted to do a racist roleplay with a 15-year-old and trying to indoctrinate them to racism. So I don't think that's probably a good idea to, be subscribed to something like that. Hold on. At least you're admitting when you're at fault for most YouTubers would double down or silence the evidence or whatever. While what you did is completely unacceptable, you admitted to fault. Blah, blah, blah. Why are we even... Okay, here's my question. Why are we even giving appraisals to him coming out and saying stuff? Like, seriously, why are we even giving appraisals to the shit that he was literally doing, considering the fact that this guy literally, like, I'm pretty sure in here he just doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care. I totally forget you don't listen to the no-life brats spreading hate on me because you're way older than me. Yeah, he's older than us, and yet he's still fucking doing racist roleplay. That's the first I've ever heard of it. Embarrassing. Not exalted. It's over here, guys. You bum a poopy head. You're smelly just damn. Because it's not Z fans. Yeah, you're right. They're kind of like the pretentious. They're just, as far as I'm aware, more extreme versions of fucking pro server players. social credit minus all aura. I will say that, like, a lot of these comments are really funny. That's how they are. Yep. Your ass does not give a fuck about apologizing. Holy shit, it's almost comical how shitty of a person you are. If everyone is a human just like him, me, or you, if you call a human shitty, that means you're one, two, me too, your family too, onto absolutely fucking nothing. Yeah. What is this guy actually on about? Wait, hold on. What is this guy even on about? What is he literally yapping? It's like this guy. Okay. You can specifically call out an individual person and say that they're a shitty person for the actions they've taken, and now reference a whole group of people. Are y'all gonna throw to the trash all he did for this community because of one wrong thing? I don't know. I mean, that's like saying, well, would you throw all of the things Stephen Hawking did out the window because he went to go meet up with fucking little 13-year-old kids? Like, it's not the important thing right now. What's more important right now is the longevity of the person that's actually being affected by this. Why the fuck are we defending? I don't want to say a predator because Maddox is really not a predator, but why are we defending someone who's a blatantly racist? And it goes back to what I was saying as well. Like, the thing about Maddox is he lives in Thailand, and as far as I'm aware, more Asian countries have a more a different philosophical look on what racism is. So a lot of things are not going to click the same over there as it does in the West, but still, he's pandering to a mostly Western audience. And considering that he's on the internet, you should know better than to not fucking do all this. Oh, Paradoxium defending this shit wall. Well, now there's no shot. Dude, Paradoxium, why? Wait, where is he? I don't see Paradoxium anywhere. Oh, my screen went black. Okay, cool. Is English not his first English? No, it's not actually. Okay, 21-year-old grown adult
I'm always thinking about how
making jokes about racism and Nazis in the Big Fun 6 while being Thai. Okay, wait, what does being Thai have to do with all of this? I will say that. Okay, never mind, he's just got some weird ass phrasing. Okay, I was about to say. So if that's the case, I'm a little disappointed. Y'all cornballs, who the hell cares? I'm saying the N-word every day. Oh my god, this guy is super based. This guy is really, really based, bro. I'm like actually quivering in my boots right now by how based this guy is for saying the N-word every day. Definitely an Instagram user. And that's it, because I'm an Instagram user, so I just don't say it. Finally, someone who isn't scared to say some shit. Like, how are they gonna stop me from saying my own word? It ain't even that serious, y'all. Just 12. You're being privileged. It's clear you have become too desensitized to racism, and now you think that it's right to downplay it. You can't even list your reasoning because if it ain't that serious, you'll just 12 is definitely an amazing argument to justify Maddox's porn deeds. Yeah, I don't know if that's defending on the end of Paradox. All I can really say is get better. Like, I don't want to be mean or anything, but the only thing that I can really say in this instance is just be better. Like, this really shouldn't be something that you're trying to... When was the last time we even did anything FE2 related? We made an FE2 video 6 months ago. And what was I even thinking about? It wasn't even a project that he was working on. Okay, whatever. Wait, hold on. Yeah, aside from that, the last time he did anything OST related was a UST from a year ago. At this point, no, I don't think it's weird phrasing. I just think that, as far as I'm aware, he's, you know. Oh, wait, here we go. Are you okay? Can you read? I never said I supported Medic C. They just on top in the reading skills of FE2 players, and honestly, when you're gonna work them and make it difference anyways, I really don't care for it anymore, so that statement means nothing to me. Good day. It's not that we're incompetent to read him, it's that we're making an assumption that you're defending him by literally insulting everyone who's critiquing a racist. That's not illiteracy. That's just that's just a generalization. OMG, you're so good for role-playing racism. Next time you should roleplay your channel getting taken down. Oh, joy emoji and look into that emoji. You've done irreversible damage to a kid. This is the consequence of your action. Accept and do not come back. Telling a grown-ass man what he can and can't do is absolutely crazy. Holy. No, that's also just paradox. Okay, I need to emphasize this real quickly because, and I don't want to be rude to Paradoxian, but he's not on the right side here. I don't get what he has to gain from trying to defend not exceed. Truly I don't, because if it's about saying the N-word, then, like, there's a multitude of black people in CBG that's allowed to say it. Like, I'm pretty sure the Doge, though, is allowed to say it, and he, like, makes constant memes, or he used to make constant memes about it. And he literally got the green light from Crazy Blocks to say it, so it's not the N-word that he's fighting for. Because I'm pretty sure other people like Iblops, I think it's Iblops who's black? I'm pretty sure. Fuck, I forgot. I know there's a few black people on there, that are highlight creators, obviously, but that are in the server that don't really say it often. A, because, you know, going through the whole verification thing is a pain in the ass, because I should emphasize the only reason that Dogester's able to say the N-word is because he got it verified with Crazy Blocks a while back. Crazy Blocks knows he's black, so he just says it whenever, or he just has a meme that'll say it whenever, but the whole thing about this is, like, this isn't about, like, trying to defend someone's being able to say a word that they're subjected to. Now, I will say, I don't think it should be a word that is really said ever, period, around in a circle like this, because we're talking about little kids here, like 13 to 15-year-olds, kind of as a good majority of the server, right, that are in there, and obviously saying a bunch of shit like that is only going to indoctrinate them to pick up bad habits like that, and could lead to, you know, actual racial things going on. That, and you're also taking into account, like, an international look at things, right? You're taking, it's not just Thailand that we're talking about. This isn't just a Thailand-only server. This is an international server we're talking about. But the whole thing is, like, I don't really, like, understand what Paradoxian has to gain from trying to defend LXC. There's no argument about him being able to say the N-word. It's the fact that he decided to try and do a racist roleplay with a little kid who's susceptible to this kind of stuff. Kids are susceptible to what other people do. And obviously having them, you know, being predominated into a, like, area where this kind of stuff is encouraged is probably not the best idea, right? So I really don't get what Paradoxian has to gain out of this outside of bias, or outside of bias protection. Never mind the fact that I'm pretty sure Nodixy also tried to throw me like under the bus as well, if I recall correctly. 4x. So, yeah, we got this. I'm going to clarify myself. I left from that distressed server because it was very bad in Alex. He just did unacceptable things. I don't know why he's lying about it, which is trying to attack me at this point. After all of these situations, I decided to stop friending him. There's no reason that I need a friend with terrifying person. So as far as I'm aware, at least in the comments as well, it comes out that he tried throwing Numerc under the bus after being ousted for a bunch of this stuff here. So, like I mentioned, I don't understand what his argument is. I don't understand what his fucking point is. Like, what he's fighting for. It just seems like Paradoxium's fighting on the basis of, you know... What's this? Okay. I think he's just fighting on the basis, really, of, you know, quote-unquote, just trying to protect Nodixy for bias. I really don't understand where he's trying to go with any of this, but I ain't seen anything of this yet, but gentlemen, but he probably would post something that doesn't align exactly with a certain group's political views. That's just my guess anyways. I'm not even gonna really comment on that. My boy, XC, role player of the year, lockdown, lock the comments to subscribe only. Not okay, the XC. No, why are you becoming the Tiki? I believe you're the roleplay of the year. I thought you were a good guy. No more subscription. What a great idea. As a teenager, I'll teach my 8-year-old cousin offensive racist jokes and roleplay with them. I'd expect this kind of thing from a group of teens who spend their time swearing and thinking that this is the peak of comedy, but coming from an adult and involving a minor, no way. At least you could do some effort into a video apologizing after a more sincere apology. Yeah. Nah, I really don't think Nazi. I just don't think he gives a fuck. Hosting Nazism roleplay. Wait, what is this? I'll help you, kid. +1, oops, I dropped it. -1, sorry, bro. You don't have yours anymore. Let me pick it up. +1 here, haha, just kidding. I'm not giving it back. -1, looser. I don't know how anyone could defend Odyssey after he threw Moonlight under. Well, now he's undeniably a piece of shit. Yep, when racism stuff, it's bad, but when it's pedophile, they completely ignore it. They expect people to be perfect. What? Wait, hold on, what? When it's pedophilia, they ignore it? No? Like, no? What? Oh god, that's certainly a comment. I mean, I don't know, like, that is such a laughably fucking, like, that has to be satire, there's no shot. That is such a, like, laughably incorrect fucking, like, opinion. Or whatever, that's not, it's like verifiably false. It's a verifiably false statement. Because you've had people like Tom Brady, and you had, well, what people thought Nene was a pedo for the longest time. Nene turned out to not be a pedo. But you had Tom Brady, or Tom Bradis, you had Phosphorite. I don't want to say Senna, but he is a freaky fella, and it kind of correlates pretty well, and crosses the line a little bit when you come into the consensus of, what is it? Of a platform really made for kids, so there's that. And then Voidesk and I'm pretty sure Angel were banned for talking about CP and regulars, so there's that as well. So and they were all banned at one point. They were all banned. So and Codex Promo. I'm pretty sure Codex is also banned. I can't verify that as fact, but I don't think he's in the server. Well, he's definitely not in the server anymore, especially after getting the document leaked on him. I don't think he's a pedo, though. I'd have to read through the whole document thing. It's a whole freaking thing, but regardless, point being, he was also in a little area that was surrounded majority at the time by pedos. Desk and Angel got unbanned. Yeah, I know. I'm saying they were banned for something like that. They were banned for that kind of stuff. So yeah, no, I don't really think that's the case. And I mean, I could speak on personal experience as well and just flat out tell you that no, that is not the case whatsoever. Like, they are rather stingy about this kind of stuff. So that is just verifiably false. But whatever. I'm not taking it from someone named ZSR, whose content is this, I guess? I don't know what this fucking content is. It's just a bunch of generals, but that is also just FE2. Not XZ. This apology is so bad. You know what? You know that the ChatGPT apology generated 555 goes down the hall to the left, right? It could have made it a better and gooder apology. Much love from Tung Civil. Much love from Tung Civil. Can I and Tung roleplay too? Son, calling him racist, but you're mocking his nickname and even turning it into a Nazi word? Let me think. I wonder why I called a Nazi a Nazi in an insulting way. Huh, mocking him. How strange. I really do wonder why I did that. Oh yeah, because this 21-year-old mature adult sent and reposted multiple instances of Nazi glorifying content on his TikTok for everyone to see. Shocker. Yeah, no, I mean, this is pretty obvious. Like, brother, what? How do they not know that this is satire? How do they not know that this is literally mocking and making fun of Nazi? As a black person, it was just for a joke, it's kind of okay, but don't do that again. They've repeated that, just doing it on purpose, but this is the first time, so yeah, it's okay, just recommend not saying that again, please, and thank you. Honestly, this is unacceptable. Role-playing racism and Nazi with a minor is insane. I thought Nazi was a good person. As a black person, I honestly think it fine fuck. Oh my god, who the fuck cares? Okay, here's the thing. I don't want to downplay what they're saying, but by the end of the day, he's saying, I'm a black person, I don't care. When there's other people in the server that are going to care. Like, your race isn't centered around you. It's not centered around what you care about as a black person. It's centered around the bad shit and the bad precedences that Nodix is setting when they're trying to underplay these allegations and all of these things. It's the whole fucking point why we're mad. It's the whole reason why we're mad. Why people like Paradoxian can't understand this is kind of baffling. Now, I know he said that he doesn't support Nodix, but considering that he has spent the better end of quite like the last week, you know, trying to run PR for him and the shit that he's done, I'm gonna say that he probably does care a little bit about this whole situation. And then, of course, you have people like this here who's like, you're mocking him for having, for losing subs while I have 20, blah blah blah. And it's like, what does that have to do with the price of rice in China? We forgive you, love from China. Well, it's nice to know that we have players from China. Damn, this guy makes quite good content. FE2, kind of surprised he doesn't blow up on this often. Okay, this content cut off a while back. Sun LARP so hard, 5x5. Raffle, do you has poster of Adolf Hitler and Benjamin? I'm pretty sure to say Benjamin Benjamin. On the ceiling above your bed, it assume you like a glass of juice too, Hana, not XC. And when you stole not XC, clearly talking like you just turned 5. How about you shut the fuck up and go to YouTube Kids or something? Bro, who is this guy? Who is this guy? It's me, I'm a 16-year-old and made an actual apology to his fans that's forgiven, but somehow this grown-ass man did the opposite. Ain't even that serious, y'all, just 12. Alright, bro. You're the one acting like a 12-year-old. Yeah. This is why I don't believe Paradox in him. And when he says that he's not taking not X's side on this, because he's literally running fucking PR for this guy. He's literally running a whole ass PR campaign to try and clear up his name. Say, no, you guys are actually the bad guys. Not me, not XZ, not XZ. You guys are the bad ones, right? This is why I can't take these people seriously. See? They say that they're not doing PR for this guy. Here we are. It's just like, okay. I'm gonna go take a piss real quick, I'll be back. I know, provocative, but safe up. We'll be back. Like 2 minutes. What I was doing. To me though, it's still crazy that people are defending this guy. My whole thing is like, why? Why defend him? Like, little Retracha's not gonna let you tap. Is it fucking 25? Hold on, something's not right here. So this 20, well, okay. It's not adding up here. Okay, that's good. Maybe I just keep it open like this. No. Into this area. Oh my god. See? This again.
Granger knows that as an HVAC technician,
Uh,
he doesn't
I don't
win
care.
every
Okay.
day. Your first
else do I have to say? What else is there for today? I've been watching a lot more lol cow stuff. I'm watching this guy named Slop Ranch over here. Makes videos on lol cows and everything. Oh yeah, that's right. One of the people that's not technically classified as a lol cow, but some that we will say is a lol cow, from what I'm seeing, is a guy named Bill Jensen. Now, admittedly, I do send him quite a few dollar dues to his media shares and everything to troll him, because it's funny. But Shane, like, I need to stop. I really do need to stop. Shane's just kind of a piece of shit, honestly. Like, Shane being Bill Jensen. Bill Jensen's like a person in a good place where he's like this, you know, overtly angry Christian sort of like Bible thumping guy, right? And I think it's funny to troll him with it, but he's just honestly been just a big old fucking dickhead, honestly, from recent times. Like, you gotta keep it real with you here. He's just been a big old fucking douchebag, honestly. Like, and this has been a thing that's been happening for a bit of time now. He is quite, like, he gets mad as well when people say that he's a fucking, you call him a wall. It's like, I'm not a wall. You think I'm on the world of Boba 2988? It's like, yeah, you kind of are. You're kind of a scumbag, honestly. Like, it's a whole rabbit hole that I don't want to get into, but the long story short of it is that he is very negligent when it comes to his viewers, when it comes to what he gets sent in, because he has a thing called media shares, which people can see videos from like YouTube and activity. So I don't really need to be the one to tell you like what kind of shit can go down that's really bad, right? I really do need to be the one to tell you like it's not a good idea to just be negligent with that. And yeah, it's some of the worst stuff that has been sent into him. A lot of nasty, vile shit that I genuinely question how Bill even has an audience. Like, this guy, or why he hasn't been banned off of YouTube before. Especially some of his more disgusting comments. But the funniest part about Bill Jensen, right, is that he is like so like arrogant about not being you know, it fucking lol cow. It's like, oh, you compare me to those guys, blah 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 blah. It's like, yeah, you do. You are like not as great of a person as you think you are, especially with like some of the actions you've taken in the past years. Like the past couple of years, dude. Like, you're not all sunshine and rainbows, my god. He's egotistical. He's just an egotistical ass ways. Honestly. Honestly, if he gets banned into anything that would happen. Like, I know it's a little bit fucked up thing to say, but Bill is like genuinely just. He's not even like the same guy that he was preaching he was all the way back. It's one of the other things. It's not even the same person when it comes to his content. Like, he's a drastically different person. It's like much more cuntsy. He's much more arrogant. He's much more of a name caller. Like, it's a whole thing. Like I mentioned, it's a whole thing, and you'd have to get down the vengeance and practically understand why people have grown to despise him, and say why I've grown to despise him as well. But the long story short of this is that he's not a good person. And until he changes his way, he's not. And needs to take accountability for a lot of shit. A lot of the shit that he doesn't want to take. He's not gonna really do that if he's a good person. Listening to this hosting makes me want to play Poisonous Castle again. 2026 version. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna do that. What the hell? Wait, hold on. There's two versions. Wait, I think I know this one. Well, that was pretty amazing. Where are you supposed to do this? Wait, I literally pressed jump though. I literally held my jump button down. Yeah, this is not Poisonous Castle. Oh, you have to do a side jump. well, that's the last attempt. Play the actual version. This is super pretty. It died. Six go left. So prefer this version over main game, but both are really good. Bro, I can't see anything. Dude, my screen went black for like 3 seconds. Hopefully I'm not right. I think it should be. Yeah, I'm good, okay. My screen went black for a little there. I was like, bro, what the fuck happened? Okay. Back to this though. Let's see here. I was thinking maybe a flag raise over here, but I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do that.
For procurement managers, Granger is the go-to
I'm
partner
not
that
do that
helps keep
fucking
your
do that
healthcare
so
facilities.
much. I keep complaining about it, but then I keep doing it. I guess that's just all the plans to say enough's enough. Dead chat. Meet revive chat. Revive chat. 8 people watching. Damn. Hi, 8 people. It's quite a lot of people. Hopefully it's not like a wrong number that so that YouTube gave me. I presume a lot of them was probably jumped up because of YouTube Shorts, because sometimes YouTube Shorts will promote age for people. Still have more to despotic. Or not more to despotic, but we only have to despotic. Sneak peek. Oh my god, chat. This is freaking tough. We got the What's Up dog. Wait, what is this? Scotland. Chat, it's real. We have What's Up dog. So peak? Yes, exactly. I'm favoriting that in my gifts right now. This was worth staying up for. Yes, indeed, it was worth staying up for. Now we can have What's Up dog follow us wherever we go. This is gonna be so freaking peak. Bro, when are they gonna fucking... Okay. With all the sneak peeks we got, we need... Jesus Christ, 2 weeks, by the way. Fucking 2 weeks. Since we got the last sneak peek, which was not even really that big. In all fairness to everything, but... Very peak. Very fair. Everyone's doing what's up. What's a dog? That's amazing. Now, we need actual, genuine, God-given peak dropped onto this town in the form of highlights and new maps. What's map called? Fungal Grown Kingdom Remade. It's a V2. The previous map I had. You can take a guess as to which one that is, but it's doing about well so far. There's still a lot of detailing. You deserve more views? Thank you. Asher, thank you so much. Not for a little bit, so good problem. Nah, I'll do a little bit of a gameplay thing here in a little bit to showcase what I've got. Because I do got a lot going on with this map. Scroll this up here. I've only been working on this map for like a month now, so that's gonna be a really good thing for my part. Here we go. So we have the starting area here. Like this area, I'll like do a V1 and V2 as reference so you can kind of see the similarities and differences, because I mean, it's pretty much night and day. There's more differences than there are similarities overall to this map, which I mean, kind of would want that. Obviously some similarities in the detailing department, and the consensus of some of the details that made, hence like bridges or not the bridges, but like the shelves, the bookshelves, the chests, etc. Right? But that's about it. Outside of like some similar gameplay. So you have the mushroom that grows over here, and the lighting changes that happen throughout the map. Go up here. Grab this escape here. And then go over to here. It's the end of the map so far. And pull up V1. Stronghold Kingdom. This version is not pretty good. It's from all the way back in October of 24, I think. If I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure it was 2024. It's not really that amazing. It does have an OST, but I'm not using the V1 OST for my V2 because A, it is drastically different from what the gameplay entices over into this version and the new version. And B, the OST composer is so like he's kind of an enigma. His schedule's an enigma. You don't really ever know when he's available, or if he is even available. That and the OST's just okay as well. And it's That's really what it is. It's just self-podcast. He's out of the community for the most part. Like, he'll join in the spots, like stuff, and do some musical stuff, and he just kind of dips for like months. Don't really want to have someone who's gonna dip like, fuck it. He was gonna dip for like 3 months, and my map's just on a pause. It's just kind of. But it's not really that amazing of a map, but was the new version of the map. Did I not play a new version? Nope, okay. Oops, yeah. Do this. So that's go up here. And you have this. This area here. With this, right? Have this. Okay, hold on. Can I do this shift this? I think I can. Hold on. Wait, hold on. You can, I believe. Yes, you can. It's a little difficult, but you very much so can. Actually, I wonder, can you do the entirety of this? That's actually a question I have now. If you can, that's fine. So, pretty cool. So, I do need to do a little bit of protesting with the couple. See what their thoughts and opinions are. So, that is something I'm going to do, although it's going to be in private with a few of my actual like play testers. No. Probably did. I'm so dead. There's no shit. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm sure. Well, at least it gives us a little bit of a good test to see what it's see how the flood runs when we get back into it. Okay, that was the best. Whatever. I'm sure I'll get the test done, but please. Alright. What else is there? Could do a little bit more. exactly the same. Distance. Say that. So this, okay. I want to have like maybe another waterfall come through here. I know it's a little silly that we already got one here, but it'd be pretty cool if that shoots up and kind of explains why the board's going up as fast as it does, right? Honestly, that's gonna probably be for another day. I think I'm done for tonight. Done quite a bit of work in terms of detailing a bit, we're making it look a little bit more interesting. But yeah, no, I think it's good. Otherwise, it's like 12:44 at night, so I'm gonna hit the bed probably a little bit. I'll see you all later. Good night. If you haven't subscribed already, obviously subscribe. But otherwise, I'm done for today. I'm sorry I didn't talk a whole lot, by the way. Like, I generally try and focus in on what I want to do, but I don't really have any interesting stories or anything to tell you, so yeah, anyways, 1990. Goodbye. I'll try and keep streaming more entertainment next time. Alright, okay.